Dramatis personae. Kaiten knows of someone seeking your acquaintance. Okay.
Welcome, my lord. There's a young maiden here who would speak with you.
I guess I'll be her. Oh, not the person I was expecting. Yeah, I'll be her. I think I was her. I think she's in Foundation.
Miss, the adventurer has arrived.
And here he is, the liberator of both Doma and Alamigo in the flesh. I am Lena Mulria. Oh my god. Mulrila, correspondent for the Raven. You may recognize me from my expose on the secret lives of the homunculi. Also, didn't I work with you as a botanist? But okay, we're not going to talk about that, I guess. Is there a problem? I'm so thoughtful. Muja? Or Muji? I don't know how to pronounce that. That would be my sister. People mistake us all the time. Same profession, you see, and we do bear a passing resemblance. When last I heard, she was still assigned to the Botanist Guild in Gridania, poor thing. Okay, so that's who I was working with. But enough small talk. It's not for nothing that I've been standing here since yesterday morning on the off chance you'd pass by. It's a lot of effort, ma'am. No, I'm here because... Actually, it's best you heard it from Alma. I am but an observer. Alma, come! I found him! I guess I'll be Alma.
Oh, fine.
No, you can be Alma. I'll be the other person, because they're probably going to talk equally, so.
Is this the adventurer of whom you spoke?
Indeed, it is.
Please, I beg of you, find my father. You're his only hope.
Giving her Mirada vibes.
Exactly.
It's all right, Alma. We are attracting unwanted attention. Might I suggest a change of venue? We will await you before the Prima Vista. The theater barge has a berth at the airship landing. A berth? As I said before, I think it better we continue this conversation in the privacy of the young lady's barge. It's not that I don't trust anyone here, it's simply that I don't trust anyone here. Gate guard Minegumo has been instructed to look out for you. In future, speak with him when you wish to gain admission to the docks. Okay. Oh, bye.
And what happens when he's on holiday?
It's a great question. Oh, no, I'm still here. Just kidding. Thank you for coming, Kat. You're probably wondering why I've summoned you to an airship. And a Garlean one at that. Allow me to explain on the shuttle. Yeah, allow me to explain once you're trapped. You've probably noticed this in the background in Kugane. It just floats there menacingly. Allow me to explain after I kidnapped you, or Bunboy napped you, in your case, yeah. This is a very big place. Big dragon face. Is that Bahamut, actually?
The Prima Vista serves as both stage and home to the majestic Imperial Theatre Company.
Okay. You can keep that dirk in your drawers. What? No one here is a member of the Imperial Army, nor are there any spies within the troop. At least, no known spies. Ask anyone and they will readily attest. The majestic Imperial Theatre Company are the finest practitioners of the dramatic arts to be found anywhere on the 3 great continents and beyond. They have admirers throughout the Empire and its territories, and even boast a sizable following in Gridania, hence my assignment to their story. It is a little-known fact outside Garlemald, at least, that the late Emperor was a devoted patron of the arts who supported various theater troupes to the tune of much coin. Indeed, Solus was so enamored of the majestic players that he ordered the construction of this very airship, that the troupe might perform in every corner of the Empire. When his grandson took the throne, however, everything changed. Now, all theater troupes, domestic and foreign, must submit their works for approval by the Central Imperial Board of Censors. If a play is deemed vulgar or inflammatory, it is banned and the troupe denied their rights of transit. The worst offenders, well, they are never heard from again. This policy has effectively left playwrights with one of 2 options: compromise their creative integrity to curry favor with his radiance, or put down their quills altogether. The principal of the Majestic, however, chose a 3rd option: to express his disapproval for the new emperor's policies obliquely in ostensibly unpolitical works. It's okay.
Obliquely.
Oh, okay.
Pray forgive me for my earlier outburst. I am Alma Bas Lexentail, daughter of Principal Genomus Sen Lexentail. Mayhap you have heard of my father's latest play, the Zodiac Brave story. On the surface it is an innocent retelling of a well-known Garlean fairy tale, hardly worthy of the censor's attention. But beneath, it is something quite different. A fact the censors failed to spot when they approved the manuscript for public performance. The play quickly became a huge success. The common folk loved its fantastical story, while the learned classes appreciated its true message.
By the time the Imperial Board of Censors realized their mistake, it was too late. No longer in a position to prohibit the performance outright without admitting fault, they took aim at the company's purse strings instead. Before long, noble patrons began to withdraw their support, fearing to be associated with the troupe. And by the end, even the learned felt compelled to feign ignorance. By bleeding the Majestic of their funding, the censors robbed them of their voice. And none of this has made it any clearer as to why you're here, right? Oh, Daddy Sid.
Allow me, Lena.
I completely forgot Sid's in this.
Sid's in everything.
He really is.
He's a whole like that.
It is an airship, so I guess, like, up his alley.
I've known Genoma since we were students at the Magitech Academy. When I heard his daughter was in Kugane looking to enlist the aid of an adventurer, I felt compelled to give her your name. Sorry for not announcing myself sooner, old friend, but I'm a dramatic bitch.
I mean...
Genomus and I were from different worlds, but that only served to fuel our friendship. Many were the nights we would prattle on into the wee small hours, warm flagons of peated ale numbing our minds to the other's naive ideologies. Yet, no matter where our conversation began, it would invariably end with him telling me how he was going to change the Empire from the inside out. The troop was to be his path into the people's hearts. Even after the Empire forced him from his home, Genomus never gave up hope that his work might change the world.
Art will ever strain against artificial bounds and borders, man-made walls and misguided wars. It is in such times of uncertainty that we must needs embrace our calling and take to the skies so others might do the same.
Okay. I'm gonna promptly forget that voice.
What I am trying to say, rather poorly I concede, is that not all Galeans are hewn from the same stone. Just as there are those who pledge their lives to the Empire and would never think to question the authority of its leaders, there are those like Alma's father and myself whose love for their country does not blind them to its flaws. Still, try selling that sack of sunflower to an Alamegan or a Doman who has watched his family consumed in the flames of a Magitech Reaper.
I mean... How many Eorzean adventurers do you think would leap at the opportunity to help an Imperial search for her missing father? And in Garlean territory, no less. But you are different. You have seen enough to know that the line between good and evil is not defined by race, color, or creed. So what say you?
It's weird to say I could never turn my back on a damsel in distress. So I'm gonna say I would make a poor adventurer where I had to shy from an adventure.
I would say show me the money.
You would.
Indeed. Okay. Now that you understand the nature of the task, perhaps Alma could provide some insight as to where we might begin our search. Also, it is funny to me that you made her dad not Scottish.
I do not know how to do a Scottish accent. And let me tell you, another related character is not going to be fucking Scottish either.
Shortly before my father disappeared, he began work on his next play, a successor to the Zodiac Brave story. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Please, follow me.
Ooh, an elevator.
Have a good shower, Kotana.
An elevator. They know what those are.
Oh, you mean the Magitech uppy downy room? Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, look, Kugane from this perspective.
Through adventure and hardship, young Delita, a boy of common blood, becomes a hero, culminating in the birth of the mythical kingdom of Ivalice.
I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
But that is where the story ends. There are no records of anything that follows. Was Principal Genomus just simply going to invent something?
My father believed he had discovered evidence of a second hero, one whose efforts went largely unnoticed, but without whom Delita would never have risen to the throne. His was the next tale he wanted to tell, the true Zodiac Brave story.
A second hero?
According to my father's studies, this young man was one of Delita's closest friends and confidants. That is, until the untimely passing of Delita's sister forced the two to part ways. Yet the unnamed hero continued to provide aid to his friend by thwarting the machinations of those who would scheme against Elita, thus paving the way for the Pauper's rise to regent.
You must forgive me, but I've never heard anyone make such claims. How exactly did your father come by this information?
That is a long story. One which begins and ends with Genomas becoming lost in the very legend he sought to lay bare. Even as far back as our academy days, Ivalice had Genomas firmly in its grasp. He flatly refused to believe the story was just a fairy tale. And so, when he was finally driven out of Garlemald, it was only natural that he should choose this of all places as his refuge. Was it not, Alma? Aye, that's correct, Master Garland. It has long been my father's belief that the ruins of ancient Ivalice lie beyond Naxia, buried beneath the sands of the Dalmasca Desert. Poor Dalmasca. The kingdom prospered in relative isolation for countless generations, until the Empire came calling. When not touring, my father would organize expeditions into the Dalmasca Desert to search for proof of Ivalice's existence.
Did they just flicker in and out of existence? What the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't notice. I was, zeroed in on the text, sorry.
No, you're fine. What the fuck, though?
When not touring, my father would organize expeditions into the Dalmasca Desert to search for proof of Ivalice's existence. Sometimes he would bring back strange artifacts, ancient tomes, and crystals. Crystals unlike any others. My father called them auracite and claimed they were vital to proving his theories. This is one such crystal.
We know auracite.
By the 12, it's magnificent.
Ivalician legends tells of crystals bequeathed by the gods unto those who would be kings. It is during his quest to gather auracite that young Delita rises to prominence. I must have heard the tale 1,000 times from my nursemaid, but God.
We know he's a rich bitch.
I must have heard the tale 1,000 times from my nursemaid, but that is all it ever was, a tale. My father would often tell us how the auracite spoke to him. At the time we assumed he was speaking figuratively, that the stone's beauty aroused his muse. But then he began to act strangely.
How so?
Following our arrival here in Hingashi, my father spent most of his time cloistered in his chambers, poring over his past research. And though he was alone, we could oft hear him in conversation. It was not uncommon for my father to recite the lines as he wrote them, but it soon became clear that this was something else. It was as if he was talking to my mother who passed several winters gone.
Might this not have been out of mere loneliness? Or perhaps the strain of your flight from Garlemald?
Possibly, but that would not explain the voices which answered him.
I'm sorry?
I buried the lead a bit here, for dramatic purposes.
Okay, this is who I was gonna be. No, they're not gonna be fucking Scottish. I can't do a Scottish accent.
Do it, go on, do it.
No, I don't even know how to try. He could be Southern Lotta, and that will really confuse everyone.
No, don't strain your voice, baby.
Alma, who are these people? I told you I did not require any help finding father, especially from outsiders.
So good of you to join us, Ramza. Allow me to introduce...
Enough, Master Sid. We may be shunned by the Empire, but we are still Garleans, and we still have our pride. Unlike some, it seems. We require neither the aid nor the pity of foreign rabble. So Rams is a little bitch.
Have you forgotten where you are, brother? It is we who are the foreign rabble. This land and its customs are all but unknown to us. We would be fools to conduct our search without a proven guide. Your sister is right, Ramza. As for my good friend here, your mistrust is ill-placed. I will personally vouch for his character. In all the time I have known him, he has never once let anything as insignificant as race or creed color his judgment. You are lucky to have him. And also, where's your clitty?
I have noticed that both on Ramza and Alma, they have bangs covering their forehead, so I have no idea if they have one or not.
Yeah, I'm trying to like peek around the side of it. Like, there's no hint of it.
No. But we would have you, Master Garland. Why would you refuse us?
You know why. Until this affair with Omega is resolved, my hands are tied.
Literally, we did that.
My hands are tied by Nero. Read between the lines.
Yeah, fair. How dare I?
You know why. Until this affair with Omega is resolved, my hands are tied. It pains me to refuse you and your sister, but it pains me far more to leave Genomus to his fate. I am sorry.
I'm guessing because these, like the first round of Omega, released at the same round as this, or at least like every other expansion. So at this time, yes, he is in the middle of Omega, but it's just really funny since we completed it.
We did it out of order, that's all.
Oops. You need not apologize. I let my emotions get the better of me. After what happened in Rabanastre, it may be time to admit we're out of our depth.
My brother's last expedition met with tragedy in the ruins of the capital city. He barely escaped with his life. The Empire turned Rabanastre into a death trap. You were a fool to set foot there without proper escort.
I realize that now, Master Garland. But at the time, I saw an opportunity to rescue our father and I took it. Whatever led you to believe your father was in Dalmasca's capital? My father's fascination with Ivalician legend began with a trip to the antediluvian city long before the war. Call it a premonition, or something tells me that it is where he has returned. Now you must excuse me, I need some time to think.
I often sulk again, dickhead. Then Alma, I shall leave you and your brother in Kat's capable hands. He has ever repaid my trust with interest, and I have failed to repay him with gil. You will do well to grant him yours. Thank you, Master Garland. We will not forget this kindness.
Bye, Sid. Have fun with Omega that we already beat, aka Nero. So as those who know tactics, is Ramza a little bitch in those two? Master Garland seems to think highly of you, so I will withhold judgment until after Dalmasca. Okay, fine. See what I mean by this is very lengthy and a lot of talking? A city fallen. Ramza is itching to depart. Itch, itch, itch. Itchy, itch, itch. Dalmasca is nestled in a forgotten corner of the Empire's outermost territories. I do not foresee any trouble with the standing army, but would suggest committing to memory the locations of each of the barge's exits, just in case. As for the flight itself, the currents above Dalmasca are as wild as the land below. You might want to hold on.
I know that face. That's fine.
Unrelated. That person's insignificant. They just reuse their face later for a different character.
Oh, okay.
And I hate.
I was just gonna make a joke about when they refuse to give an extra line,
Yeah.
so they
that's
don't
fair.
have to pay them more.
Yeah. Although these aren't voiced anyway.
No, I know. That's why it was gonna be a joke.
Oh, okay.
I did preface it by saying I was gonna make a joke.
Okay.
Don't have to give me a hard time, bully.
I love you. I have to give you a hard time.
I love you too. And no, you don't.
We're all sitting so awkwardly. Look at me man spread.
Mm-hmm.
We'll complete our descent to Rabanastre in the shuttle.
Ramza.
I thought I made myself clear, Alma. The capital is simply too dangerous. Father would never forgive me if I were to lose you trying to rescue him. Come, we are wasting time.
That's what she said.
Ooh, I really like that color gradient. My eyes enjoy it. The blue to orange.
Mm-hmm.
Good eye feel.
ISMR.
Visual Samar. According to my father, Rabanastre was already a thriving city some 1,000 years ago. But after performing several private excavations beneath the so-called Desert Sapphire, my father came to the conclusion that it was not the first settlement to stand here. Then your father believes that Rabanastre sits atop the royal city of Lassalia, capital of Ivalice. But if that's true, it could change history. We would be famous. Famous? Are you sure you don't mean rich? Pah, you're kinda all alike. What, people who don't have money? Parasites grown fat on the sweat and suffering of others. Wow. Bold words for a boy of but 16 summers. And what, pray tell, have I done to deserve such spite? I only wish to learn the truth behind the disappearance of the Empire's foremost playwright. If that should lead to something bigger, well then, I would be the worst reporter in the realm if I did not pursue it. And now they're fighting. My bunny senses are tingling. Yes, we can argue about this now, or we can return to the Prima Vista and report to our army, the adventurers that it is time to begin the expedition. I humbly suggest the latter.
Just bury him in the sand. No one has to know.
Oh.
You see, it is as I said, brother. Let them come to us. Should we kill them now? No, the time is not right. When has that stopped us before?
Oh.
Fool. Do you see that one? Slayer of gods, they call him. Warrior of light.
We strike fear. Dun 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 dun. Royal City of Rabanastre now accessible. I was not I thought we'd have a talk or something. I don't know. Okay. Well. Oh! That was actually much faster than I anticipated. I'll take it though. Royal City I know okay. I probably know the middle one the worst. And I don't know the last one well either. I actually haven't done the last one in a longer time than the middle one. So I might have just forgotten a lot of it. Cutscene. Look at those red chocobos. I've only done this once before, so YOLO. I've done it a few times. I just, the middle one takes forever. Also math. I hate math. Middle one has math. Got this, cat. Thank you. I will try. Oh, I definitely need to zoom the fuck out to see what the hell I'm doing.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens. Also, we got 2 dancers. Let's go. Math. Oh, we're just going. Okay.
Remember, ads need to go down fast in this fight.
I'm paying attention to healing. Because both dancers.
Oh, whoops.
What? Oh.
I got caught by a sleep.
You're fine.
Okay, ads are down. Just burn the boss for a bit.
Yeah. Okay, ice skating. We want to destroy. We want to pop the bubbles with us, I think. But we also want to kill the aqua spheres. Aqua Team Hunger Force. Before the ice skater gets to them. Ooh, that healer. I mean, not healer, dancer. I've been with a group that didn't do this and prioritize it, and we wiped.
Oh boy. That was close.
I don't know where the ice skater is because it can. Oh, there they are. They can run you over and it hurts.
Yeah.
What was close? Oh, just it getting to the last bubble.
Yeah, we barely finished it in time.
Oh, that's fine. It's just I've been to one that literally touched none of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that was rough. Mm-hmm. Hi, Wolf. Hello. Oh, Wolf just missed queuing. Oh, no, baby. I'm sorry. Dual cast. Okay. Hi, Wolf. How are you, baby?
So we're about to need to find safe spaces.
Yep, it's always in this back corner, southwest. That dancer took that like a champ. Hi, Wolf. This is a correction to soothe myself. What? You understood what I meant? Oh, you got this? I mean, yeah, I understood what you meant. This thing's actually dying very quickly. The last group I was with, it took forever. So right now we're drowning.
Focus the boss. Focus the boss.
You can either focus the boss, which luckily the boss is almost dead. However, how you do that is you kill those ads and they leave behind bubbles. I mean, I'll greet them, but I don't want them. I'm just going to greet them to turn them in.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
But you kill the ads, they leave bubbles, and you want to get in the bubble because it gives you a breath of air. You can only get to like, I don't know, 5 or 9 stacks. Not 5, 7 or 9 stacks. I don't remember how many. And then you just die. I don't know what it is. I'm always scared, so like I get to 4 and I'm like, I need a bubble. So I just extra careful.
Look at all this treasure.
Look at all those chickens. I mean, there are a fuck ton of chickens.
All these treasure chests. You can open them?
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah.
Why not?
I know too much. 9, 8. So wait, which one is it? 8? 8 stacks. All right.
All right, run away.
Get away from whoever placed that. That's
and then
meteor.
back in to open the chests.
And now mimics. Yeah, that's why Fender was trying to get me to open them if that wasn't blatantly obvious. I feel like there's a good handful of people in chat that have no idea why mimics are my enemy. I used to play D&D on stream once every Saturday. My father mentioned the Empire using their might to put down rebellions within the city, but this destruction is too widespread. What if that creature we fought earlier? Another of the twisted others. This is not the work of the Empire. Something is wrong here. He is bringer of order. Anyway, so I used to play D&D once a week. Or it was once a month on a Saturday. It took, I think, I want to say like a year and a half, 2 years to finish the campaign. It took a bit of time. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it. And the ending was amazing, and I sobbed.
Watch for where the tower is falling. Yeah. Try not to get hit.
Try not to get... Come, the cleansing flame. Don't be on the side that he's swiping, which is that side. Our team's good. I'll take it.
You have to look for where the hammers are.
Hammers? You want to be away? Yeah, it's procs. I think it's a last minute procs. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it doesn't give you a lot of warning.
You never want to be under. Oh god. You never want to be in where like it's black and has like a blue aura. It might kill you. Now we're attacking the tower.
Smash off the tower without getting hit.
Ooh. Danger AoEs.
Oh
Danger AoEs!
Someone really ran those through everyone. It was great.
So yeah. There was a really bad instance of D&D. Fine. In the beginning of, like, I don't remember what session it was, but it was really early on in the D&D campaign. And I don't remember what he's doing.
This is just the mana bar thing.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
Completing it, yeah. We did it pretty fast. This is more towers that are going to fall automatically. You just have to try and avoid them.
If you do slices right, you're very good at it. No. I think right here. Bitch. It's fine. So there was an instance, I don't know, okay, where early on in the campaign we split up. Do not recommend. Get on the south. Yeah. Fuck. And I was by myself. I didn't know what mimics were. Fun fact. Never. I mean, I maybe had heard of it, but didn't know really what they were. So I go into a room and there's 3 chests. And I decide to touch one of them. first of all, my hand gets stuck to it. Second of all, this shouldn't have happened, but all 3 chests woke up. They really should have, we found this out later, but they should have only woken up when interacted with. Ooh. But they all 3 woke up and I almost died. And I found out very quickly what mimics were that day. It was really, really scary. So now I'm terrified of them. Those guys need to fucking die. Oh, it's fine. I leveled up. Hell yeah. Well, I'll never be tank, I guess, but. So that's why it's a joke of Cat, open that up, and it's a mimic. Needless to say, the rest of the campaign, I poked everything with my staff. I refused to be caught by another mimic ever again. And there was one other mimic in the campaign. I was not the one that got trapped by it, though. Because I'm smart. It was also not a chest. So, yeah. There's a lot of that shouldn't have happened in that campaign. Well, they learned. I mean, it was their first time DMing. So it was them learning. And Shy Guy is very prolific. Is that the word? Knowledgeable about D&D. He's like a huge rule abider and knows a lot about D&D. So he watched back some of the sessions and helped them learn on like how things probably should go instead. And that made a lot of the sessions more tolerable for me later, of like feeling like I can actually do something. Because for a while it was hard for my class to feel like I was anything of useful. So we worked something out and it was good. It was a learning experience for everyone. I'm glad I did it though. River's starting to do a D&D campaign with their coworkers. And it's really cute. And it was really funny because I just went for moral support, but also because I like being around nerdy people, especially when they're nerding out while I'm doing my own thing, a body doubling thing. It's very productive for me. I'm going to do my art and listen to all of you. It's like listening to a podcast or Twitch stream or whatever. I really enjoy it. So I was just going for funsies while River did it. Welcome to the Garamsith waterway. These tunnels are said to have existed since even before the kingdom of Damasco was born. As the city grows, channels are widened and new outlets dug. I would venture that some of the pools are so deep, no one alive has ever seen their bottoms. Anyway, each alliance here gets a different route. One route stereotypically takes the longest. I don't remember if it's the one we have or if it's I think it's the middle one, but I could be wrong. No, it's ours because we're the middle, I think. Are we the last ones?
No.
No, we're not. Oh, it's the right then.
Quite the reverse.
Okay, I think it's the one where you actually have to swim. Because that looks like they actually have to swim. Whereas we're running. So the one where you have to swim takes the longest for some reason. I think C is longest. Yeah, my bad. I never remember.
I mean, you were kind of right.
What?
Didn't you say it was the right that was the longest?
I said middle.
Oh, never mind.
That was my fault. So yeah, such efficiency. Thank you for the clip from a couple hours ago. I like it. Thank you. Ooh. Majestic. Royal city of Leslia? How do you say that? These ruins. We are no longer in Rabanastre, my friends. This is Lazalia, the Lazalia of Ivalice legend. Oh, thank you, Anna. They were asking if we're gonna have a cutscene. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. Anyway. This guy, all I remember is he does a figure 8 and you don't want to be in that figure 8. So basically, like, if you're ranged, try and stay ranged. But that's all I remember. And I think he doesn't Ifrit style attack where you have to keep an eye on the outer rim. Anyway, so I watched River and their co-workers play. Oh no, I have something. Okay, he's gonna zoom to me, but I don't want to go too far because it's a cleave. It's a cleave. Come over here. Yeah. I tried to make that as uneasy on people. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know he's gonna cleave, so they run as far away as possible, and then everyone has to sprint, and most people don't make it. I actually never get that, so I'm gonna get hit. Oh, do I have that? Did I just run that through? No, I didn't have it. Oh, thank fuck. All right, anyway. Lasagna? Trample, he's doing the figure 8, I think. Yeah. So I was watching them play, and they were like, has anyone here played D&D? This is the Ifrit thing. So only like, yeah, these areas are safe. And everyone hasn't that was playing that night, which was everyone but me. And I was like, I have. And they're like, so the one person that's not playing is the one that plays D&D or has played? I was like, yeah, but I didn't like role play, and I didn't like, I wouldn't say I know D&D any better than I did when I started, to be honest. I did it to overcome my own fears about decision making, and oh shit. I'm gonna assume this is A.
A goes on the left.
Yeah.
B goes in the middle. C goes the other place. Oh, be on the inside of the thing.
Rip. It's fine. He slowly like zooms in. Ah. I don't know. Is he gonna do something? Here's a bubble. I don't remember. I only have 10 seconds left of a bubble. How long is he gonna take? Too long, apparently. Our sight. Gaze upon its undying brilliance. Fucking rip. Oh, that worked. Cool. So anyway, that was really funny that I was the only one that knew how to play, but wouldn't. He's setting traps. Don't go where the traps are.
Even when you can't see them.
Yep. They flash in and out. Oh, well, there. Cell triggered that one. Didn't get hurt, though. How the fuck did you do that? Oh, no! Run! I saw them! That was weird. Woo! They ran as far as possible.
Figure 8.
Oh, shit. Ooh. I was itching my nose. Oh, shit. Again? Bitch. I'm not going to make that. That's fine. Oh, that doesn't hurt as much as it used to. I feel like it used to, like, get half your health. Oh. I don't have sprint anymore, so rip. Ooh. Got him. Oh. More traps. Somebody has those. Oh shit. There's a lot happening. Oh. But yeah, they were like, they asked why I wasn't wanting to play, and I was like, I get decision paralysis of like afraid I'm gonna make the wrong decision. And now I know there's technically no wrong decision. I know there's a better decision, and I want to make it, and or at least know the consequences of what I'm making, so I can decide what's best for me. You want to interact with each of these. You have to click on them and interact. And also still know where the fucking traps are, apparently. Oh. So I was saying, like, I get really anxious about it, and I thought that doing D&D for as long as I did, I mean, we did it for like, it was a 2-year campaign plus. I don't know how long it took us to do that campaign, but To die a good death. Doing that campaign did not alleviate the anxieties I had. Here's a cutscene. Thigh boots. Card. Ooh. The air here feels wrong. Can you see? I couldn't read that fast, Ramza. Who the fuck are you? Look at this blonde bitch. He's got aura sight. What? What is happening? I don't remember, honestly. Oh, this boy. Okay.
Who dares disturb the
I'm not ready.
slumber of Ardath Adalphus, rightful king of Ivalice?
That's voice acted.
Descendants of House Beowulf? Then by my sword shall I banish your souls to the deepest hell.
It's a good voice. So in this one, you have to pay attention to if he's telling the truth or if he's lying. Chat bonk. Not my chat. Not my chat. Them. I don't need that.
It is to be a fight then. I am only too happy to oblige.
Nice.
So, at some point you'll get given some kind of a command. If the face giving you the command is white, then you do what it says as exactly as you can.
The face will flash on your screen really big. And the commands of what he wants you to do are above your head, your character's head. So it says move and attack, or it says stop moving, look away, all that jazz. Oops. So that was white that showed up. So I need to do what it says, which is attack, move, attack, all that jazz.
Kneel and repent.
Judgment Blade. Those people have swords. I don't remember what they do. Ooh, procs. Oh, God. Okay. And then if it's red, if it's a like demon-looking face with red eyes, I think you want to do
stack these up if you
the
can.
opposite. Yeah, stack these if you can. Kill them together if you can. It's the better way to do it.
It looks like people are not, well, a little bit doing that.
A little bit.
You have the blood to stain the circle.
Rayman looking. Wait, he called him Rayman? Oh, is it because he's floating? Like all of his limbs are floating? That's good.
Does it grieve you to see the depths of your own weakness laid bare?
There's a lot to say. And now this is why you want them together, because we have to kill them and they don't move here. But this is like a DPS check to see how fast we can kill them. So it's just faster and easier when they're together. That's all. It's doable if they're not.
You do not belong
more pain.
in my world. Step into nothing. I am the lies upon which you suck.
He's probably gonna lie then. Yeah, there it is. Red eyes. I knew it. So I do the opposite. So I need to keep attacking and moving and looking at him.
The world has no place for such wretches. Your claim to life is forfeit.
Oh, the arrow is my worst enemy. The auto walk. As you can see.
You are the blood to stain the circle.
I just hope I run the right way.
I am revelation.
he's gonna do like a donut. Oh, do what he says? So I need to look away and not attack. Whew, okay.
Revelation!
Okay, he's lying for me. It's different for everyone, by the way. So I want to still attack and look at him.
The world has no place for such
dread.
wretches. Your claim to life is forfeit.
No. The running again. I think this time we have to run. Yep, to safe. Oh my god, I got so lucky. I got so fucking lucky there. Oh, nope. They died. Donut? Nom. Yeah, it's a get in, basically. Rip? Oh, the reason I was able to go through 2 of those traps
his teeth before his master.
without getting held in place was because I like to abuse Warden's Peon. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that. So it puts something on you and you can take it off even if it's a trap like that? I don't think I knew that. I have Warden's Peon. I didn't know it did that. Zodiac Thriller. Haha.
Where am I? This body,
What?
it is not my own.
Oh, gods, what have I done? Save me! Ramza! Save me!
Oh. F? Maybe he shouldn't have held the Auracite Stone if he didn't want to use it. I'm assuming that's a tactic song. It threw me the fuck off. We did it! Royal City of Rabanastre complete. I don't know if people are still here, but just in case. There is a few people. Hey! I like their portrait the most.
Kat, sorry, did I just overhear you choosing who to commend based on portrait
Yeah, when
rather
it's
than...
3 DPSs that all did equally well. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. We did it! Hey. Oh, more cussing.
Oh, I didn't get anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, he's alive? He didn't burst into flame? Or, spirit? Oh, wait, that's their dad. That's not who had the Orsite.
Oh, it's Pedro Pascal, I forgot.
He does kind of look like him, don't he? Just blonde.
Where am I?
Father!
Ramza? And the Warrior of Light?
How do you know who I am?
Yes, I know of you, but that you should come to my rescue. Words fail me. A poor playwright I must seem.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I'm never gonna unsee Pedro Pascal now.
The term you're looking for is thank you, upon which not I, but Gaman, bounty hunter, to humbly thank you, warrior of light, for delivering me this fine gift. Now hand over the Auracite, unless you wish to see the desert sands turn red. And be quick, Gijukir does not have the steadiest of hands. Is that one? She will bring it to me.
Yeah, 'cause he knows how to kick his ass. That dude's bouncing with excitement.
gang. I don't know this tribe. Sir?
Yes, this is it. The Doma. And to think we found it so close to Doma. The Duma of Doma. On.
That was good, baby. You just got fucking shot for that?
That's how I feel every time Wolf makes a pun. Yeah. It's understandable.
Oh my god.
Enough bragging. We would not have our guest think us underbred.
Well, he's dead. Enough is kind of a little rough there, a little extreme.
You have what you want, now you thieving lizards. Now unhand him.
Of course. Abanga is always true to his word. I will be keeping this though.
Hi, Tali. Bye, Tali.
A book?
Father!
You've only yourselves to blame for this. But if you mislike the thought, you could always blame the gods. Not that they're listening. On.
Wait, is he not dead?
Get up, fool. We're leaving.
What was it like? What was it? Like a fake bullet? Rubber bullet? Amazing. I guess that's why he said enough. That makes more sense now.
You're going to be all right. We cannot see to your father's hurts here. Come on. We must get him back to Prima Vista.
He was just pretending for the joke. All right.
Genomus remains deep in slumber, but his breathing is steady and his fever has subsided. For now, all we can do is wait. I've sent word to Sid. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, he's got one.
Oh, does he? Oh, he does. Alma, Ramza, can you ever forgive me? And you, Sid. It was never my intention to put you to such trouble. I am ever in your debt.
You would have done the same for me, Genomus. Besides, it was Cat here who went to all the trouble. If anyone deserves your thanks, it's him.
He is right. I have done naught to deserve your kindness, yet I am its beneficiary nonetheless.
So, if I understand correctly, you're saying Orazite does not work to facilitate the possession of a living host by an icon, as was assumed to be the case with Isael and the Archbishop, but rather absorbs the host's aether, its very soul, and somehow transforms it before returning it to the host's body. If that is the case, our chalet and allies will need to be informed immediately. But I suppose the real question here is, did you find what you came looking for?
The legend would have us believe that Delita Harrell, the commoner who would be king, was the sole hero of the Zodiac Brave story. But as I have discovered, there was another. 2 others, in fact. Siblings whose roles faded from subsequent retellings of the story. A brother and a sister by the names of Ramza and Alma. Excuse me?
Then...
To prepare for this assignment, I pored over every published work on Avalician legend I could lay my hands on, and nowhere did I find any mention of these siblings.
But I did. I uncovered irrefutable evidence that Delita had a close companion named Ramza, who aided him in his rise to power. This in turn led me to Alma, and that I might never lose sight of the truth, I named my own children after these lost players. That's a little weird, bro.
It's very weird.
I named my children just to remind me of names, not because, like, they meant anything. Anyway, I'm sorry I never told you any of this, Sid, but you must believe me. Ivalice has never been a mere pastime of mine. It is and forever will be my calling, my purpose. My family's purpose.
Go on.
The world knows me as Genomus Sen Lexentel, yet that is but my stage name. My true name is Ereslam Durai. Countless generations past, it was my ancestor who penned the Durai Papers, an account of Ivalice and the War of the Lions that details what truly occurred during the turbulent era.
You are tired, Father. Rest. I will continue. Long ago, an orphan by the name of Oran Durai crossed paths with both Ramza and Delita. After Delita's rise to power, Oran found himself in the service of the pauper become king. Following the War of the Lions, Oran believed the people of Ivalice had a right to know the truth of Ramza's involvement, and set about documenting his deeds. When the church learned of his intent, however, they branded him a heretic, and had him burned at the stake. The Durai papers were never published, and any existing copies were gathered and sealed away in church vaults, the truth about Ivalice along with them. What was so damning that it would drive the church to do such a thing?
That is such a quiet cough for me.
The answer to that question can be found in this book, the only surviving transcript of my ancestors' chronicle, copied from an early draft and passed down for untold generations. With this, my father and I plan to reveal the truth and restore honor to my family name.
Forbidden Chronicles, a secret family legacy? Not that I doubt you, Genomus, but how do you expect to convince the people of all of this when nigh every soul in the realm believes Ivalice to be nothing but a bedtime story?
By proving that it is anything but. And when people see that Ivalice was real, the rest will fall into place.
Well, it is as simple as bringing forth the chronicle and submitting it for review. We would, of course, have done so long ago, but alas, it is not. The Durai papers, you see, are written in High Avalician, an ancient tongue long extinct. My father, his father, and his father before him labored tirelessly to decipher this tome, but for want of other sources, made only fitful progress. A word here, a phrase there. It wasn't until a recent expedition to Rabanastre turned up several well-preserved artifacts that we were able to translate a small portion of the papers. Then the diary stolen by the Banga bounty hunters?
I'm afraid so. Everything we learned of the language was contained in those pages.
Then we're back to where we started. Not necessarily. We still have the transcript, as well as some few translated passages, and of course my father's impeccable memory.
I have come too far to allow so simple a setback to deter me from my purpose. I will show the world the truth if it is the last thing I do.
Objection?
Overruled?
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's your objection?
If his memory is so impeccable, why did he have to name his kids after some ancient characters in order to remember about them?
That's a good question.
It is as Master Garland said. He is a man obsessed. I fear Ivalice's grip on him will only grow tighter. Father was fortunate to escape Rabanastre with his life, and already he speaks of continuing his quest. Promise me you'll keep him safe. Please.
Oh? Why it glowing? That's why you make copies. Oh, we in Kugane now, I guess? Alright, Lena Mulra. Mulrila. Fuck.
After what I've seen here, I'm all but convinced that Ivalice exists, at least in some form. The problem will be gathering sufficient evidence to convince the thousands of scholars and historians who have based their careers on the presumption that it doesn't. Not that I have ever been one to shy from a challenge, especially when it means the story of the century. But if you're in, Kat, then I'm in. If you're not in, well, I'm still in. But either way, you'll be hearing from me again soon. That much I promise you. Hey! Songs. And I got this one.